My sides were burning, and water was getting into my nose, but I didn't care. I needed to beat Carter.
You can't beat me, Lace. I'm a professional.
You wish. I yelled as I dived forward headfirst into the sand, sliding across my belly.
What the? You never win!
It's just what I like to call skill.
You think you're skilled?
Oh, I know I am. He chuckled and I frowned at him, not appreciating his attitude. But before I even had a chance to respond, his hands pinned me to the sand. His face was mere inches from mine.
Skilled, huh?
Yes. I trailed off as he brushed his lips against mine. Although it was only a peck, it felt amazing to me. Carter's kisses always did. Afterwards, we toweled off in silence before I grabbed his hands and interlaced our fingers as we strolled over to our hut. My relationship with Carter had always been complicated. We basically grew up together because our parents are best friends and we lived next door to each other. My parents built a hut for us when we were 6, and over the years, we expanded it into practically an apartment now. For years, we would always race across the water and battle. This hut was our haven, basically. It was a place where we would go if we wanted to hang out or were upset. It was our tradition. There was nothing that I loved more than being here with Carter. I could see us together for the rest of my life. I promise,
That we
he continued without hesitation, already knowing what I was going to say. Will be,
best friends forever.
he finished, wrapping his arms securely around mine. Being in his embrace, I believed Carter would never hurt me. But I was wrong. Darn it! I'm gonna be so late for class! I ran out towards my car when I realized I was completely parked in. Ah! Not again! I slammed the door behind me with more force when I heard his familiar voice. I would bet you my car he wouldn't.
I had a lovely evening. I'll call you.
Hey, your one-night stand is yet again blocking my driveway.
So?
So? This happens almost every week and I'm sick of it. Your one-night stands have the entire street to park, but coincidentally, always seems to park in my way.
Someone clearly has their panties in a twist.
Me and my panties have nothing to do with you. You made that perfectly clear, remember?
Are you done yet?
Just get your hookup out of my way, or else I'll make her move.
Okay, party's over. I'll call you.
Thank the Lord.
Oh, not sticking around for a chat?
No, I'd rather die than spend another minute with you. Without a backwards glance, I slammed the door and reversed out of the driveway, practically burning rubber. I stomped into school to find my boyfriend with a look of death etched across my face. Carter always brought out something in me, and I hated him for it.
Uh-oh. An incident with Carter?
How did you know?
Because you always have that look after being around him.
Yeah, well, he brings out my dark side, I hissed. Let's talk about something else. How was your dinner last night?
Yeah, surprisingly alright. His family isn't as bad as I made them out to be in my head.
I tilted my head back as he kissed me softly on the lips. I liked Aiden. A lot. Except, no matter how much I tried to convince myself I liked Aiden, it never compared to what I had felt for Carter.
Also, Lace, would you want to go to the movies or something tonight?
Yeah, that sounds like exactly what I need.
This thing you have with Carter, it's very unhealthy. Why don't you guys attempt to salvage your friendship? You were best friends.
Look, I don't want to talk about this. I'll see you later. I'm going to class. With that, I stalked off towards my locker and came face to chest with the one and only Carter Williams. What the hell do you want?
Just checking in on my favorite neighbor, seeing as she left in such a hurry.
Carter, you and your fake sympathy can kiss my...
That's my cue to leave. Catch you later, Lace.
Today was exhausting, and I couldn't wait to get home. But as soon as I walked out through the door, I found my parents standing in the kitchen, crying. Mom, Dad, what's wrong? Your grandmother, she's had a stroke. They don't think she's gonna make it. So your father and I are gonna go and look after her. Just you and Dad? What about me? You're a senior now. I couldn't ask you to miss days off school like that. They're too vital. I don't care. I'm going. No, Lacey. You're staying here and going to school. That's final. So I live here by myself. That's not gonna get boring or lonely. You're only 17, Lace. You're going to go stay with the Williams. Didn't Carter tell you? No. She couldn't do this to me. What? No way. I thought you would have been delighted. You and Carter are so close. Used to be close. Past tense, Mom. Haven't you noticed the silence between us when they come over? I hate him, Mom. I have for the last year. What are you talking about? They're practically your family. Staying anywhere else would be ridiculous. Staying there would be ridiculous. You are not making me live there.
Honey, please, don't cause a scene. This is hard enough for your mother already. You better get packing. Our plane leaves in a couple of hours.
Are you even listening to me? I am not living there.
Lacey, go upstairs and pack your bags now.
We had a heated stare down for several moments before I snapped my head away. I rolled my tongue across my teeth, agitated. How long will I be gone for? My arms were shaking in rage. My hand was twitching with the impulse to hit something. Someone. My dad's eyes flared with warning and I bit my lip to stop myself from screaming out in anger and actually going on a rampage. A couple of weeks? No fuh! Clamping my mouth shut, I swallowed a lump that had seemingly lodged itself in my throat and ran to my room. My parents' words whirled around in my mind, like a cyclone causing tears of frustration to burn my eyes. I was going to be staying with my biggest enemy for a couple of weeks, possibly more. How was I going to face Carter every day? After everything he's done to me? I've only now started to heal, and now this? I drew my thighs towards my chest and tried to muffle my cries. If I was insane before, I don't know what I'm going to be now. Kill me now. I stood outside Carter's house, one foot on the porch step and the other firmly on the path. It was like my own body was refusing to enter the house of death.
Lacey, I'm so glad you're here. Sleepover.
What are you talking?
I am so happy to have you here, Lacey. You and Carter together? This is going to be a blast.
Yeah, we sure will.
Well, come on in. Make yourself at home. Although I needn't have to tell you, it practically is.
Carter went to say something, but I turned my back to him and walked to the spare bedroom, shutting the door quickly and sinking straight to the ground.
Hey, your roommate. This is going to be so exciting.
Yeah, highlight of my life.
You'll see. You'll learn to love me again.
I froze. I don't think he was meant to let that one slip. We both stared at each other in silence for a moment, before his smirk was back on his face, like nothing had happened.
Be right back. I'm just gonna go downstairs and get some snacks, so we can totally do each other's nails and braid our hair.
I face-palmed myself. These were going to be the longest days of my life.